Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
Oi,
Oi,
oi, oi.
oi.
What is up, boys? We are back. You are locked into the Silly Gilly Goose MMA show. Last night we had UFC Perth, Della Maddalena versus Prates. Our boy Carlos Prates got it done in the main event as we thought he would. Pretty all right card. Nothing too crazy, really.
Mediocre.
Was
Yeah.
not worth waking up at 3 a.m. for.
Yeah, a little bit.
But
to
it
some.
was an all right card.
It was an all right card, not too bad, but let's get into it, man. Right at 3 a.m. Central Time, we had Damar Fan taking on Cody Steele in a lightweight bout. Cody Steele got it done in round one via heel hook / knee bar. Mason, what do you got for this one? What were your thoughts on this fight?
Yeah, not much to say here. I really thought that Mark Fan would, I thought he would be able to do some pretty good grappling, and it just showed that Cody Steele is just the better grappler, and he got that freaking knee bar like slick. It was a slick transition into that knee bar, and Marfan tapped literally instantly. But yeah, that was a really good win against Cody Steele, because I think a lot of people had high hopes for Marfan after his last win. But yeah, bad night for the Aussies opening up.
Yeah, embarrassing. No, what were your thoughts on this fight?
Yeah, 14 months layoff it was for Cody Steele. Comes back, looked great. There was a really fun scramble that they got themselves in right there.
Yeah.
And Cody Steele, like that, it's Corey Sandhagen loves hitting. It's that 50-50 position. Got that the heel hook knee bar thing, and Damar Fan had to tap or his knee was gonna pop. But nice win for Cody Steele. I think we all thought Marfan was gonna pull this one out. I thought he was gonna win the fight more on his feet, but it got to the ground and Cody Steele proved that he was a better man yesterday.
Yeah, that's why he was the minus 200 favorite. He did a great job getting to his grappling. Made Damar Fan overcommit on that overhand right, and then just shot the takedown beautifully. And Damar Fan did have a chance to get up. He did get out of that, and then he decided to go back down and scramble with him some more. So that was just low fight IQ from Damar Fan. Honestly, that was really frustrating to see, because it was clear that Cody Steele had the advantage on the ground, but Damar Fan loves a good scramble. So you can't blame your instincts, but they cost him the fight. So you gotta learn how to use your brain and not your instincts, I guess. But after that, we had a welterweight bout. Jonathan Micallef got the split decision win, 29-28 on two judges' scorecards over Themba Gorimbo. Mason, what were your thoughts on this welterweight bout?
Yeah, this wasn't the worst fight. I was gonna pick Themba Gorimbo before. But I mean, Micallef looked pretty good. Yeah, that was a pretty solid win. I mean, I don't know. What did you guys think? Did you guys think it was the judges got it right?
Yeah, I thought that Micallef for sure should have won.
Yeah, I think so too.
No, I'm saying the scorecard. Do you think it was 29-28, 29-28, 29-28?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But I could have seen where a judge would give Gorimbo the fight. The first round was really close. Gorimbo was dominating it most of the time, and then Micallef got that takedown with maybe 60 seconds left in the round. I think, just him ending the round on top is what swayed some of the judges, obviously. But no, I could definitely see a case for Gorimbo in round one.
That's the same thing kind of with the Tim Elliott versus Steve Erceg fight. He ended the period on top in the first round, so I feel like that's what won them both. How they both won their round, the first rounds of their fight.
Yeah. No, and Micallef's best round was definitely round 3, I thought, for sure, because that was the most clear round out of them. Round 2 was also really close, but Micallef definitely persevered. But it was very technical grappling. But the
very
striking,
good grappling fight.
They're both gassed out pretty quickly from that.
They were gassed out really fast.
Yeah, a little too fast. But Micallef's young. He's 28, 29 years old. So
10-1.
He still got a lot of time to improve. Yeah. So I mean,
he has all the tools. He has all the tools to be a lower rank, get himself right there to get a ranked fight here soon.
Yeah,
within 2 fights.
Yeah, beating someone like Gorimbo, definitely. Yeah, definitely gets your name up there for sure. But after that, we welcomed Ben Johnston to the UFC in a middleweight bout against Wes Schultz, who made the octagon walk for the second time this year. Mason, what do you have for me for this one?
Yeah, man, that was such a good silly gilly by Wes Schultz. This honestly was a pretty good fight. Johnston had some. I mean, Johnston had those 2 takedowns, but I think Wes Schultz he just got it done. He got it done,
Yeah.
and he got that silly gilly that we all know and love.
Yeah, that
I,
was a silly take right there, Mason. This was not a good fight.
yeah, they looked very atrocious in there. Like they
Yeah,
like very low IQ fighters from both. Johnson up 2 rounds to start the fight. What West Schultz, all he needed was to get a sub probably to win the fight, or he needed a finish to get the fight done. In my opinion,
yeah,
but and he kept hitting. He kept getting that gilly like multiple times throughout the fight. He kept going
yeah,
for it. I don't know why Johnson just didn't like kind of stand with him because he was hurting him on the feet. He hurt him had him hurt a few times. If you
yeah,
like with his stand up.
yes, yeah. Right at the start of round 2, Schultz came out hot. Hurt him with like a knee to the liver, and he didn't even realize that he hurt him. I think he said it on his
Yeah,
corner to his
yeah,
corner.
yeah.
So I mean,
One thing with Wes Schultz is when he shoots in on shots, he keeps falling to his back. I don't know if that was part of the game plan. Like he'd get in on the shot and then like Ben Johnson would like kind of hip in and he'd just fall straight to his back. I don't know if he was trying to go to his back and like he was comfortable there or
hey,
it was just kind of
that's why he's called West No Chin Schultz. You know, he
yeah.
ain't. He don't want to stand, bro. He don't want to stand on the
Oh,
feet.
man,
He did not
but
want none of that. Even against like a known like this guy, all of his like 4 of his 5 wins were rear naked chokes. Like he's a grappler, and like Schultz is D1 wrestler from Wyoming. So like we kind of knew this was gonna be a grappler's delight. But Schultz, it was literally it felt like a jiu-jitsu match at times. Like just
yeah,
like you said, Schultz definitely pulled guard like a lot.
yes, yes,
Yeah, the 5
and he
submission
wasn't doing
attempts though,
anything
he'd
from
have
it.
to. Yeah, I mean 5 submission attempts though in the fight's kind of crazy. He was looking for him, but nothing was generating because they're both so good. But he did get that silly gilly
At the
there in
end,
round
yeah,
3 that he definitely needed to because he lost the first 2 rounds for sure. And then and we got on the broadcast. That was awesome. First silly
yeah.
gilly on the broadcast. So that was really cool to see. And then right after that, I had my golden goose, Vince Morales, lose the unanimous decision to Colby Thicknesse. 29-28 on all 3 judges' scorecards. A really, really close fight. Noah, what did you have for this fight?
I thought Vince Morales tapped in the first round.
Me too.
Oh,
When he had that,
yes.
when he had
Yeah.
that, when he had the
Yes.
the arm bar or
Yes.
triangle,
In the
I thought
triangle.
he definitely like tapped for a quick second, and then they kind of went into like a little roll,
It was like a roll.
and
Yeah, it was like a tap, and then he's like, "Oh, I can roll."
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, this the ref. How did the ref not see that?
I know. I was like, "Oh
Because it
no!"
was
I
tight.
was
It
like,
was super tight.
"Yeah, that was nuts. That was very nuts." Mason,
Uh,
what did you think of this fight?
Yeah, pretty. Close fight. Thickness was he was really trying to get that sub.
mhm.
He had like what 4 or 5 attempts, and yeah, it was a close fight. But I also I could have sworn there was a tap
I
early in the fight, but and
I think this was Kobe Thickness's best fight in the UFC too. Like
I think
he
he's
Yeah,
gonna
looked a
get
lot
even.
better than what he had his first few fights in the UFC.
he
I think he's
did.
gonna get even better too because dude, he has
Yeah.
Volk in his. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
dude,
slowly. You can see, and he's still young. He's just getting
mm-hmm,
better and better.
9-1. Heck yeah.
he's gotta definitely work on his striking. He got rocked
Yes,
in round 3. He was getting
Yes.
pretty beat up on the feet in round 1 up until they got it to the ground. I mean, he had a great reversal there in round 1, and that's what led to the arm
yeah,
triangle slash or not arm triangle, triangle and armbar, almost like the Patty and King Green fight. I thought it was about to happen. I thought he was gonna get both of
yeah,
them just like that. I was getting
yep.
flashbacks, bro. Oh man, but poor dude, Vince Morales, man, 3 and like 9 in the UFC now, just losing all these close fights to all these really, really good fighters. But man, I thought he won round 2. I guess he didn't. That was the closest round of the fight. I mean, definitely won round 3 with wobbling Colby. Colby got him in round 1 almost with the submission, but round 2
Yep.
is very, very close. But I do, I'm not upset by it. That's the fight game.
Just upset
Arden,
that the goose didn't hit.
yeah, Goose didn't hit, but it's all right. I mean, you can't control it. But after that, we had a middleweight bout. between Jacob Malkoun and Gerald Meerschaert. Jacob Malkoun getting it done on all three judges' scorecards, 29-28. And I got to say, Jacob Malkoun's got the fight IQ of a goldfish. I mean, this was hard to watch in the first round, dude. I mean, me and Mason talk about this. It almost feels like on a weekly basis now. With these guys, when they get people hurt and then they immediately just shoot a takedown. Immediately. This is
He
Gerald
must have
Meerschaert.
subbed from that takedown too.
I know. He almost got silly gillied from that takedown.
And
Yeah.
Meerschaert's the last person you want to get to the ground too.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like you want, if you're like Malkoun had the obvious advantage on the feet. Gerald Meerschaert is very good on the ground, very scary on the ground. Like he can finish a fight any time on the ground. So
anytime.
But you're right. But after the first round, I think he kind of settled in, realized like, hey, that was really fucking stupid of me.
Yeah, like you find a guy who 11 of his 12 UFC wins are by submission. That is the only way this guy wins fights. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't get it. And I said that on the podcast. I was like, Jacob Malkoun just needs to not wrestle Gerald for 15 minutes and he'll win this fight. And what does he go and do? He goes and tries to fucking wrestle him for 15 minutes.
Mason almost was right with that. Meerschaert was a huge underdog.
Yes, he was. And then he was live, man. After that first round, he was live. It was for it's like, oh no, Malkoun gonna go back to this. He had him hurt so many times. I feel like he could have finished this fight a lot of times, but it just seemed like he was choosing not to. For some reason, he was very hesitant to engage.
Meerschaert is so bad at striking. That was hideous to watch.
Crazy. It's
like
crazy.
That was really bad.
There. He's just standing there eating it. Yeah, that one was. I mean, we knew that one wasn't going to be entertaining going in, but that first round was very scary for probably a lot of bettors who might have just thrown Malkoun in their parlays.
For a parlay piece.
Yeah, just not even thinking about it. But man, our next fight though, a lot of action in a short amount of time here. A light heavyweight bout. Junior Tafa getting it done in round 1 via knockout over Brazil's Kevin Christian. Boys, Mason, Noah, what do you guys got for me on this one?
Junior Tafa, this might be the rejuvenation he needed. Maybe he'll get back on track with this win.
I don't think it's a rejuvenation. I think Kevin Christian sucks. Like, that all you have to do is fucking get Junior Tafa to the fucking ground and you're winning that fight. Like, Junior Tafa, he's very good on his feet. He's got so much power in his hands. And like, it was noticeable right away. He like the first 30 seconds he hit him really hard. But it was, if it was gonna be on the feet, it was gonna be Tafa. If it was gonna go to the ground, I thought Christian was gonna take it to the ground, get his sub, and finish Tafa, but it stayed on the feet. Tafa looked really good on his feet, and he was hitting him with a lot of powerful shots. And finally, did you guys think that the ref could have stopped it a little faster? Because that guy was dead on the ground.
Yeah, that was bad. That was brutalization there. That's kicking somebody while they're down, man.
His head was just bouncing off the canvas.
I gotta make a new bobblehead out of Kevin Christian, bro. But no, I mean he almost leg kicked TKO'd Tafa, dude. I highlighted that with Mason in the preview. His leg kicks were nasty, even against Billy Alicana. That's why Billy Alicana shot and got the sub. But no, Kevin Christian, man, it seems like his height he was good at managing the range, but it just, he wasn't setting up, like the announcers were saying, he wasn't setting up his kicks very well. So he was just throwing empty kicks and just getting caught every time he threw a kick. And it just seemed like the only thing he knew how to do was just use his long legs to throw kicks. So, I don't know.
That one calf kick definitely had Tafa hurting.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, switched stances and everything.
Yeah.
And that was early in the fight. If he could have kept with the leg kicks, it would have lasted a little bit longer, I think.
Yeah, and he cringed real hard. I felt that on my couch. I was like, ooh. Yeah, I had to grab my leg after that one. But no, our featured prelim of the night, and honestly, the guy who had the best performance of the prelims, Cam Rowston got the unanimous decision win over Robert Bryczek, 30-27 on all three judges' scorecards. An absolute masterclass performance from the Aussie. Noah, what do you got?
They call him the Battle Giraffe, and that's like the perfect name for this guy. Like he looks like a baby giraffe when he's like he's like sometimes in there he's like weeble, like he gets in on it. The one critique I would say, when he gets on his shots, he needs to work on finishing his shots a little bit better, because he kind of just gets in there and gets in a bad position and like wow, like tries to muscle it too much. He needs to work on finishing his shots. Other than that, he looked really good with his striking. When he had it on the ground, he was looking for the finish the whole time, especially in those last 10 seconds of the fight, man. He was throwing down crazy shots. But yeah, great fight by Cam Rowston. And I don't think it was a bad fight by Robert Bryczek, but just not enough.
Just not the better man. Mason, what do you think of this fight? Oh, it's your golden goose. I forgot. This is Mason's goose here.
I thought this was going to be fight of the night, and just wasn't. It really wasn't. Robert Bryczek let me down, man. It's okay. He'll come back. But man, Cam Rowston had it on. He was on point. He was on point yesterday.
Yeah,
so,
he was.
Shout out to Cam Rowston for getting it done in his home country. Good win for that man.
Yeah. I mean, it was hard to pick underdog. Only 2 underdogs, one on this card. Wes Schultz was the only one on the prelims, and then right here, our first fight on the main card, Sutherland getting it done, 30-26 over Tuivasa on all 3 judges' scorecards in what is probably one of the worst MMA fights you will ever see.
Great fat man roll by Sutherland. It was an awesome Batman roll. I think Bisping and Felder were talking, and it's like I don't think we could say that, but that's literally what all I've known it as. What was that?
I said that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's what I've known it as ever since I was a kid, wrestling and everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't think we need to spend much time on this one. This was. If you saw this, I'm so sorry.
After this fight, it's time for Ty to hang him up. I know he loved the fight, and it's time to go to do a bare knuckle or something like that, because he's not the greatest at grabbing.
Go to karate combat.
Yeah, I'd like to see bare knuckle Ty Tuivasa. That would be fun. I feel like.
I think if he actually got that jiu-jitsu tattoo, he might have done a little bit better last night.
Yeah.
But I've been watching Street Beefs a lot lately. You guys obviously know what that is. Wing C and Death Sentence. I've seen Street Beef fights better than that fight.
Yeah.
And I mean, Ty, man. Those are like the 2 back-to-back fights. Those are like the 2 worst fights you can give him, because his grappling is I don't even know, man. What was that? Come on.
You actually do know. There is nothing.
That was just a brutal watch. Yeah, Sutherland, almost 12 minutes of control time, 5 for 11 on takedowns. Just not a good fight by any means. No way to stretch that to make it look like it was not a good performance from either fighter. I mean, Louis wasn't even looking for submissions. He was just holding him down, collecting a paycheck, and just and his call out of Tabora after that. Like, come on, man. Like, come on.
No, I like it.
Cut them both.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, you probably like men too, so.
No. I think him versus Tabora would be a good fight.
Book it so I can hammer Tabora by knockout. After that, we had our fight of the night. Both men getting $100,000. Shamil Gaziev getting knocked out by Brando Pericic in round number 2. This fight was incredible to watch. Had me jumping up and down. How were you guys feeling watching this fight?
Yeah, both guys were hurting each other in there. Brando Pericic has probably some of the fastest hands I've seen from a heavyweight in a while, and that's going to be a problem for a lot of people. at
I
heavyweight.
agree. I
Like
agree.
I didn't realize how fast his hands were until yesterday, and I think he can go on a nice little run now. I mean, Shamil's on a 2-fight losing streak now, but his last fight was against Waldo Cortez Acosta, who has a really whoever wins that Cortez Acosta versus Volkov fight would be next after Tom comes back. But yeah, great fight from Brando, and I'll give it to Shamil. He was walking forward the whole time. He wasn't scared or anything. I mean, I feel like both guys' stocks went up.
Yeah, no, definitely, and I think I don't know who said it, but someone was saying that. Yeah, it was Anthony Smith on the broadcast afterwards. Like, yeah, Gaziev's stock definitely goes up. Like, definitely becomes like a favorite now. Like that was a war. You know, that was an absolute war. He didn't back down, like you said. He was just kept walking forward. Yeah, it was a little boring when he was just holding him up against the fence, but that's what you got to do when you get hurt, man. That's part of the fight game. You got to learn how to deal with that.
Shamil just breathes like I don't know if he's breathing out of his mouth. He always has his like mouthpiece hanging at the edge of his mouth, like it's about to fall out.
Oh,
I
I
don't know if
didn't
it's a
notice that.
mouthpiece issue or anything, something like that. Because the same thing in the Rosenstrike fight, this is like mouthpiece was like falling out of his mouth and stuff. But
But he didn't give up in this one, though. So
mouth breather.
he was getting close to giving up though. That he did not want to be in there, bro. That fight was brutal. That was brutal. That was a lot. His head was snapping back just like Josh Hokitz was against Curtis Blades. And then he just flew back. Like he just got hit with like, oh, just like, oh, just, just, oh. You know what I mean? Crazy, crazy stuff.
Yeah,
And then
Pericic is a dog.
after that, we welcomed another newcomer to the UFC, Ali Schmid, who had a mid performance. Everyone, it's when you're supposed to laugh, guys. You're supposed to.
Oh,
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm funny. And yeah, took the fight on short notice, stepping in for Jack Jenkins, which I'm so disappointed because that would have been an
oh my God,
absolute
Rahiki versus
banger.
Jenkins would have been so much
Oh,
fun.
that would have been so good. That would have been fight of the night, 100%. Yeah, Rahiki puts on a masterclass performance, gets it done via knockout in round number 1. Mason, what are your thoughts on this fight here?
They got to get Rahiki booked ASAP. I think they need to book him ASAP. I really think he has a really good chance of being one of the best featherweights in the division. Probably top 10 soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I mean, that was a quick win, and I hope they give him somebody maybe a little bit outside the rankings, for his next fight, and I hope they do it soon. I hope because it was only round 1. He didn't really take that much damage, so
None at
yeah.
all.
I
None.
have high hopes for Freaky Rahiki.
Yeah, he really like another one. Really fast hands, great combos, mixes it up, goes to the head and the body. Has some good kicks too, like spinning attacks. I don't know if he's ready. I think we can go slow. They should go slow with Rahiki. Give him a nice like striking matchup next, like someone that's
Yeah.
really good at striking. He.
Josh
I
Emmett.
mean, no, not a ranked person. He's not. I don't think he deserves a ranked person.
Come on,
yet.
dude. Come on.
Josh Emmett would show him levels. I'm sorry, but I think that
Dude, he's fast, man.
I think that Rahiki, if he consistently gets better, then he could definitely be a ranked guy. Just needs to tighten a few little buttons up.
Yeah,
I mean, he doesn't have to fight Emmett now, but I'm saying that'd be a good fight. Once he gets a little bit more experience, maybe like 1 or 2 fights.
If he waits too long, Emmett's gonna be retired.
I was gonna say Emmett's already like 41.
That's true.
Mean, Rahiki's 23. Yeah, he's got plenty of time. Like, we don't need to rush this guy.
Him.
Like,
Dude,
yeah.
Yes, this is a guy we should not rush.
And this is what I was saying by myself that I didn't put in the podcast last week. But Mason, when you were tending to what you were tending to, I was like, let's not freak out after this. We know he's gonna get the round 1 KO. The guy he's fighting is not good. There's just gonna be a lot of hype. Like Gaudier. Like, who's fighting this week? Like, they get these big knockouts, and then it's like, all right, who is this guy? You know what I mean? Like Ali Schmid, like, who is this guy? You know what I mean? Like, let's not rush into things. Let's give him some, give him like, he needs at least 3 more fights, I think, before the top 15.
yeah.
especially in the stacked featherweight division. And
They should rebook
another
that Jack
Morocco.
Jenkins. They should definitely rebook that Jack
Oh
Jenkins
yes,
fight.
there you go. Yeah, rebook that for sure. Yeah, and then maybe along the lines we see Rahiki versus Zalal, a freaking all Morocco fight. These Moroccan boys are coming up, man. They're coming out. They got some hands. They got some hands.
And good food.
Speaking of hands, dude, Steve Erceg in this freaking fight with Tim Elliott had some of the best boxing I've seen this year, dude. Steve Erceg getting it done 29-28 on all three judges' scorecards. Noah, I know you got a lot to say about this fight with Tim Elliott being your golden goose for this card. So what were your thoughts on this fight?
Yeah, I just felt like Tim Elliott was getting a little disrespected with the odds to start the week. It was like plus 300. Once it got closer to the fight, it
Yes.
started to get really close, which I felt like. I mean, it was a close. I mean, Tim won the first round, and then Steve went on to win the next two. I mean, Tim just kind of slowed down after the first round. A lot of movement, and then Erceg just kind of like picked it on after the first round and got a little bit more crisp as the fight had gone on. And I feel like this was one of Steve Erceg's. I mean, besides the Pantoja fight, which is I'd say this was one of his best performances that he's had, and I feel like he could definitely see a top 10 fight and probably should be rough. I mean, give him a guy like around 6 or 7 for his next fight. Him versus who were we saying yesterday, Connor? That him versus would be a good fight.
Albazi?
Albazi, I feel like right there, him versus Albazi would be a nice fight, and you get him up in the rankings.
Yeah, that is fun. I'll also say, either maybe the winner of Charles Johnston versus Asu Amabayev.
That's another one. But I feel like
be-
that. I mean, if Asu wins that one, he's gonna get himself a top 5 matchup.
Yeah, that is true. He wouldn't fight back.
If Charles Johnson wins that fight, then him versus Steve Erceg, that's a good one.
Yeah, but because Charles Johnson might not take that. But who knows? We'll talk about the future of the flyweight division another time. But our co-main event, our first ranked fight of the night. Yeah,
Mason wants to talk about the fight, maybe.
Oh gosh, sorry, Mason. I
No,
skipped you.
you guys put it all there. I think Erceg looked very good, but man, Elliott was chopping those legs. He was chopping those legs.
Yes.
He had a decent amount of leg kicks, but I mean that's all I gotta say. That was a really good win for Steve Erceg. He was very crisp.
Yeah, very crisp. And also, Michael Bisping not agreeing with our thread. Well, what the heck, Bisping?
Back-to-back
What's that
weeks.
all about?
Yeah, I thought that Elliott had won that first round pretty
Me too.
convincingly.
Yeah.
I thought that Steve definitely picked it up as the fight went later, but the first round definitely was Tim. I feel like Steve had to figure out the puzzle at first and kind of like figure out how the way that Tim was moving, so that once he figured him out, it was pop 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 pop
Yeah.
pop pop.
Oh yeah, he was landing at will. Like he was. Oh, those combinations were nasty. There was a 5-punch combination that he landed. It was clean. His boxing, like I said, was like, I think it was the best boxing performance I've seen from somebody this year. Like it was like a 50% accuracy on his significant
I would give up one person that may have had a better boxing fight. Kevin Vallejos versus Josh Emmett was beauty.
Yeah, that's a good one. Not too shabby there. But getting into our co-main event from UFC Perth, number 12, Beneil Dariush. Oh my god, I don't know why I said Dariush. Beneil Dariush gets knocked out in the first round by unranked Quaylen Salkilld. Noah, your boy Quaylen getting it done here, entering the rankings, the inventor of sex. A man, dude. How you feeling?
Kind of scary start. Gets a little clip there real fast off a nice jab from Beneil, but that, I mean, was able to get out of they got into like a little bit of a clinch, got back out of the clinch after that, and then it was all flowing. He hit him with he didn't even notice how hard he hit him until after what do you call it? I think until he watched the replay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when Beneil went for like a shot after he got hurt and went in for the shot, that 360 turnaround to take the back and then start throwing the strikes. Oh, beautiful transition by Quillen to get the finish for the ground and pound.
Yeah. I totally agree. Mason, what'd you think of this fight?
I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I should have taken Quillen, but I mean, at first I was like, oh, okay, Beneil might get it done. And no. Quillen just gets up, gets out of the clinch. Literally 3 seconds later, Beneil's on the
Pow.
ground. And I'm like, what just happened? What just happened? What just happened? And I'm like, yeah, I should have picked Quillen because he's the truth. He is the truth.
Yeah, Benny's just struggling with like the guys that have like more power. Like Moicano's not really known for his power.
But he has it.
He has it. He dropped Beneil in the first round,
Yeah.
but then after that, his power kind of was gone, and Beneil was able to do what he wanted to. But when guys have enough power, it's kind of like if you touch Beneil's chin, it's done.
I think I can knock Beneil out. I mean, at this point, his chin's in shambles. His chin is like ancient Rome, the Colosseum, just
just crumple. Yeah, that is now 6 of 8 losses in round 1 for Beneil Dariush. That is the 7th time he's been knocked out in the UFC. He just needs to retire. I mean, that was just. I mean, that's what, like 3 like first round KO or finishes in like the last year. No, 2 first round KOs in the last 6 months.
Yeah, Benoit and
4 of his last 5 fights have been round 1 KO losses. That, like, you just got to hang it up at that point. I mean,
what do you guys what do you guys think about Quillen's call out? Do you think he deserves a Gamrot fight, or is that a little bit too high?
He knocked out Gamrot, I think. I think that's honestly a solid fight because Beneil's a good wrestler. He's not as good of a wrestler as Gamrot is, but like they're a little bit similar. But I don't know. Gamrot's so good at wrestling. Like I think he's
and
better
his
than
transitions, just in the like his wrestling transitions are really good. But I think we're sleeping on Quillen. Quillen has
good grappling.
He's got good grappling. He knows what he's doing. He's not all just power and knockouts.
His wrestling is there. I mean, one of his fights, he was like 8 for 23 on takedowns. So like we know his background's wrestling. We know he's a crotch sniffer, but I don't know, dude. I think this was just a favorable matchup. I think if he does fight Gamrot, I think Gamrot destroys him. Like I don't think that's even close.
I don't know, dude.
I think Quillen's got power, man, and Gamrot's chin's the same way. He can get rocked. He's been rocked in multiple fights before, and it takes one shot to end it.
I think a better matchup that
I know what you're gonna say. Can I say it before you even say it? Is it Dan Hooker?
It is Dan Hooker.
That would be a fun ass fight.
I would love to see Quaylin Salkilld take on Dan Hooker, but I don't know if they would do that since they're both from Australia.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, but that would be a lot of fun.
Well, isn't Dan Hooker from New Zealand?
What'd you say, Mason?
Isn't Dan Hooker from New Zealand?
I think so.
Oh yeah, New Zealand. My bad. They all got the same accent.
They're both from Oceania. Would you say that?
I mean, he could. There's a lot of fun fights with Quaylin now, dude. I mean, he could even fight Manuel Torres now. He didn't take a lot of damage. Manuel Torres was supposed to fight Dariush. That'd be a good one to book. I mean, but they're probably really big on Quaylin. They might want him to fight up and.
Yeah. He's definitely fighting up. I think he's fighting up for sure.
That's a very most favorable matchup that he could get him up even more higher is Dan Hooker. I think he could. There's a lot more ways for him to beat Dan Hooker than there is for Gamrot. I
think that after that win, I think the whole crowd, like he may have, because there's fans in there that was cheering for Carlos. He may have had the most fans there for him this weekend. Quillen.
No, JDM probably did, dude.
Man. Yeah, but a lot of people are cheering for Carlos too.
The boos for Carlos were so loud though. Like that was definitely like the loudest boos of the night was for Carlos.
I think
they definitely could speed run Quillen to a title shot if he keeps winning.
I think
Yeah.
Salkild's gonna get what he wants. I think they're gonna give him Gamrot just because of how he's been fighting. I
Yeah,
think they're gonna
honestly,
give
he
him. I
could.
think they're gonna give it to him.
He
He
honestly
deserves it.
could. He could, or I'd love to see him fight the winner of Rufy and Chandler. That could be fun
I
too.
wanna
That
see him
Oh
fight
my
Chandler so
goodness,
bad.
him versus
I wanna
Rufy
see
would
him.
be
that'd be a lot of fun.
I want
that'd
to
be
see him
fun.
fight
Might
Chandler.
be too long of a wait. I mean, we don't know how much damage he took. He did get dropped pretty bad,
I think he's
That was
okay.
nothing. That
but
was nothing.
I mean, who knows? But yeah, that was awesome to see him finally like burst into the rankings now, and we know he's legit.
Yeah.
That was refreshing. We got it. We have a prospect. We got him. They
Yeah.
said it best. He's no longer a prospect now. I agree.
He's a contender.
He's a contender. He just broke through, man. That was really awesome. That was great for the lightweight division for sure. And even better for the welterweight division, our boy Carlos Prates, the Nightmare Prates, getting it done via murder. Just absolute murder across 3 glorious rounds. With 3 glorious knockdowns and eventually getting the TKO finish in round number 3. Noah, he did it. He's back.
Exactly. We knew.
He's amazing.
We didn't we knew it was gonna happen.
There was no doubt. No doubt about it.
I did not think he was gonna look as good as he did. I was impressed with how good he looked. Every single shot was hurting him. He was hurting him with his leg kicks. He was hurting him with the body shots. He was hurting him with elbows, knees. He was utilizing every part of his
Everything.
strikings. It was
Everything.
beautiful. I mean, the one thing you just got to work on his takedown defense. I think he was kind of playing around, having his hands low and standing straight up sometimes. Like that first takedown, he was standing straight up. He like kind of let it happen. He didn't think JDM was.
He didn't even.
And I love how he's like in his face. He's just like, "Come on, Jack, you're a wrestler now."
Literally though, like that was my thought too. I was like, "Come on, JD, what are you doing, bro? Come on, 3-name Jack."
Beautiful for performance. Carlos, sit out however long you want. You have yourself a title shot. You're next.
I agree. Mason, what are your thoughts of Carlos's performance?
I could have sworn I said Carlos by round 3 knockout, but I might have said round 4. I don't know, but JDM sucks and he's a fraud. Quit. You suck. Get out of the UFC. You're a fraud.
I agree.
You're such a fraud.
You were such a fraud. I never understood the JDM hype, bro. Split decision with Basil Havis. Split decision with Kevin Holland, who outstriked him in that fight and pieced him up pretty good. Down 2 rounds versus Gilbert Burns. Lost 2 rounds to Bilal. Had to win that 5th round. Had to get up from that takedown in round 5 off his back in order to win that title. And then just get absolutely mauled by Islam. Gets absolutely out freaking classed here by Carlos Prates. Can we please just call JDM a fraud, bro?
He's a quitter.
Hand cherry-picked matchups. Gifted a title shot. He is not good, bro. He is not a good fighter. Like
JDM,
he peaked. That I will say that Bilal fight was it was a beautiful performance. It was JDM at his best. We will never see that performance that good from him. Like it will be very tough to replicate that performance from him.
Yeah, and the best that was, he was down, it was tied 2-2, and he was flat on his back with 2 minutes left in the 5th round, and if he didn't get up from that, he would have lost that fight.
Bilal's tough, though, dude. He is very...
Ian Gary just walked right through him, so, I mean, I don't...
It wasn't that close. I mean, it was still kind of close. It was not a walk-through.
He walked right through
Who did Ian Gary walk through?
Yeah, who? What was his name? Forgot his name.
I don't remember.
What was it? Muhammad something?
The dude that's going to whoop Gabriel Bonfim here in a few weeks.
Dude, Gabriel Bonfim's going to KO him easily.
No, Bilal will show levels to Bonfim.
Bilal's going to... Wait. No. Muhammad Sanu... I don't remember his name.
Why are we talking about that fight? Talking about JDM versus Carlos Prates right now.
There's not much to say.
We got off track.
Yeah, here. JDM knocked down 3 times. I believe 2 of those were the leg kicks, right? Oh my God, Mason.
Yeah, 2 leg kicks, knockdowns.
He didn't land a spinning elbow this time, Mason.
That hurt so bad, his leg.
Oh, dude, his knees. I
In
mean,
the videos, like you can literally hear from the crowd JDM audibly, ah, ah,
yeah.
from his legs hurting.
And then when his coach, he gets on like a stool, and his coach like, "Don't give me the ah." His
One thing
coach
I
is
will
calling him
say,
out.
I was wondering it before the fight happened and everything. No, it did not seem like Craig Jones was in part of part of JDM's camp this time, and he has been there the past 2 camps for him.
Didn't help last camp either.
No.
Well, I would have fired Craig Jones with my jiu-jitsu performance against Islam after that. Jesus, that was pretty bad. But honestly, though, one thing, I think the weakest part of Jack Della Maddalena's game is his mental focus. We see
Yeah,
him
he
He's such a
quits.
quitter.
He quits. He
broken.
quits. That's
He
what
gets
Mason.
broken. Yeah. He got broken so easy. You saw after that first round, man. The first round, he was beat up. I mean, he ended it on top, with that takedown, but it wasn't much. But like just walking back, you're like,
After the second round, it was like
and then, he
I
was
was
laying
just
down after
waiting
that
for it.
leg kick. Yeah. He was just
It was
like,
just
please
waiting
stop.
for it to be over.
He was hoping the ref
And then that was the
would
same thing
stop
with
it.
the Islam fight. As soon as things start not going his way, he just kind of like he's a mental warrior.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
like me when I was at wrestling when I was 5 years old.
Yeah, like, exactly. Like you see like those videos of those little kids like in jiu-jitsu matches when they get like taken down and they start crying. Yeah, exactly. That's the weakest part of his game, dude.
Like like if they wore headgears, JDM was definitely throwing his head.
Yeah, like right? Like he really is like he's a 29-year-old in a 9-year-old's body. He really is,
Yeah.
bro. It's crazy. But
JDM is a good guy, though. He seems like a cool guy.
What would you say, like JDM next for him? We know Carlos title
next
shot.
would be
Whenever who does JDM fight next?
You ready?
I have my opinion, but what do you got, Connor?
I got 3. There's 3 guys that I think deserve this fight. Actually, this one, actually, my number 1 now. I think him versus Michael Venom Page would actually be a lot of fun.
Yeah, a little low drop for JDM. Like,
yeah, he needs to
in
fight
the
way back.
Ever.
I don't
needs
know
to
if
fight
he.
way
I don't know
back.
if he fights that low, but
They'll most likely just rebook him versus Leon though. But
I like the Leon. If Leon's not fighting Daniel Rodriguez, book him versus Leon at some point, or the winner of Buckley versus Brady next week.
yeah,
If Joaquin Buckley wins, him versus JDM would be a really fun fight.
yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
I would say anybody in the Global Fight League.
I'm dead, bro. I'm dead.
No, I don't know.
Dead. I could see Medic also getting this fight because he'll be number 5, right? He'll be ranked number 5. So I mean,
Medic is
either
probably one of my favorite
MVP
players.
or Malott. Because I mean, we just saw Bonfim get the big jump to fight Bilal.
I could see the Malott. I could see him versus them booking him versus Malott.
One of those three. One of those 3. I think he
good.
fights that far back. I mean, it really just depends. Like, he's gonna be out for a while. Those leg kicks that he was taking
Shout out
were
Canada, baby.
brutal. Like, if Carlos was in a walking boot today, I can't even imagine what JDM's in today. He's probably not going to be walking.
Full body cast. Full body cast.
He's like that guy from SpongeBob.
My leg! My leg!
Every morning I break my legs, and every afternoon I break my arms. He's like that guy, dude. He's literally like that guy right now.
Shout out Mike Malott. Shout out Canada. Shout out the Toronto Raptors. Game 7 today. Sorry.
Oh my god, so many shout outs. Shout out the Silly Gula Goose MMA show. Best podcast out there. And this has been the UFC Perth recap. We will be back later in the week with our UFC 328 preview. Chimaev versus Strickland, Tyra versus Van, banger title fights. We're going to be covering it all for you, along with our Golden Goose picks for the card as well.
Special guest.
We don't have a special guest for it.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm a special guest. We're all special guests.
all three of us will be here for that. So we will
Yes.
not. It will not just be two of us. So all three of us will be here for that. Finally, again, and
Kinda
then
hectic the past few weeks. Good to finally have all three of us back on a podcast at once.
Finally. And thank you guys for getting us to 100 followers on Threads. That was awesome.
And 100 subscribers now on YouTube.
Yeah, we're at 108 subscribers on YouTube. So big things coming. We're almost to 300 followers on Instagram now as well. We are cooking right now, boys. We are on fire. So let's keep that momentum going. Subscribe to all the socials, and we'll be back with the UFC 328 preview. Peace out.
Shout out to Michael Bisping and Daniel Cormier.